Welcome back, soldiers, to another Ponke update. Today is March 8th. It is 3:03 a.m. on the West Coast. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, so please do not make investments based on what I say in these videos. So Ponke is looking really good from a chart perspective, sitting at 0.06277 USD. That's a market cap of $31.3 million. This is the 4 hour, so now this is the daily. And may I remind you that only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 days ago, Ponke was sitting at 2.5 cents. It's now at 6.2 cents. That is a jump of 140%. So just to give you guys an idea of how quickly this thing can move. Now, we were in this range, I know you all remember it, from, what was it, 2 cents? And it was like 3.2, if I remember correctly, 0.032. We're in that range for February 2nd to February 27th, over 3 weeks. All right. Yeah, you had this false breakout up to 5.1, but that was sold off rather quickly. So the reason I bring this up is to introduce a perspective that you might not be cognizant of right now. It's conviction. Like, even when Ponke was at 2.5 cents or 2 cents at the support level, I still had 100% conviction that it was going to recover. And not only recover, it's going to break through all-time highs at 11 cents and make a new all-time high above that. And then eventually go to $1, and then eventually go to $1.80, $1.90, whatever $1 billion market cap is. That's where my conviction is. Even if Ponke drooped down to 0.001, like a tenth of a penny, I would still have 100% conviction. And it's because of all the things I laid out in yesterday's video. My thesis has been pretty much the same since day one. It's only been bolstered by the team's moves because the team is executing. The team is taking action. And those are teams that I like, all right? They are not over-promising and under-delivering. In all honesty, they're not even really promising anything. They're just working, and then they deliver. And then they go, here you go. This is what we made. This is what we've been working on. And those are the teams that I like. Those are the teams that I can get behind. All right. So Ponke's price is 0.062. I think this meme coin, if you want to call it that, this cryptocurrency has deep fucking value. So yeah, this is where it's at right now. This is the daily chart. I have 2 levels, 0.075. Once that's flipped, once the daily closes above 7.5 cents, I believe it's going to be a magnet to 11 cents and above. All right, so the level to the top side, which is resistance, is 7.5 cents right here. Level to the downside, just locally, I have 0.058. A stronger support level would be 5 cents on the dot. Why? Because it's just a round number. It's easy on the eyes, and traders are psychological. And also, you see right here, it came up, got rejected from that strong resistance level, which is now support. Old resistance becomes new support. You're seeing that right here with this wick. Came down, retested support, came back up. So let's zoom in. Let's go to the 15-minute. I always like to look at different time frames, right? So I start at the daily or the 4 hour, a higher time frame, because why? That gives you a general look of what's going on. And the higher the time frame you're looking at, it's going to give you a higher probability of a conjecture of future price action. All right. So if you're looking at the 5-minute, it's not going to give you a good idea of like what's going to happen over the next couple of days or weeks. It might give you a good idea what's going to happen in the next hour or two, maybe, but you really want to look at the higher time frame. So when I'm zooming in on the 15-minute, it's like, all right, what's going to happen in the next couple of hours? Okay. So right now, we'll just mark this chart up, man. So that's like one of my biggest tips with TA. Just start marking the chart up and see if you can find patterns. And the quicker you recognize patterns, the quicker you're able to make decisions. And the way you become quick with recognizing patterns is you just look at a lot of charts and you become one with the candles. So I've been following Ponke for a while. since day one is when I first bought in and when I first saw it. And so I start to figure out how this crypto moves, because you'll soon learn, if you haven't learned already, that each crypto has its own personality in the way that the price action is displayed, right, in real time. So how the price moves is how I'm trying to say that. So I have a pretty good idea of how Ponke moves. This is the 15-minute, all right? So right off the bat, we have this double top locally. It could fail and then it could continue up. For the neckline on that would be right here at 0.056. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna leave that 0.058. It's a key level that I liked. You see this wick down right here, wick down right here. Right here you see it, right here you see it. Right here you definitely see it. Came up, got rejected, and then broke through. So that's how I know it's a key level. All right, so double top currently, but the neckline is way down here at 0.056. Could it get touched? Yeah, sure. Could it fall out? Yeah, sure. But it's probably going to get caught at the 5 cent level if it does. So it's kind of early to call this a double top because it could really do anything from here. It's not fully played out. So we're going to leave that there. But in the meantime, we're going to see what's going on. Okay, so it was in a downtrend. Look at this. Really clear downtrend. Bam. All right, you see that since March 6th. Yeah, the morning of March 6th until March 7th at 2 p.m. West Coast. It broke through that downtrend, all right? So it broke through that downtrend, but we don't have official confirmation that it's going to be creating an uptrend yet. We do have this right here is a higher high. So higher high, this down here at 0.056 would be a higher low on these zoomed in time frames. So I'm waiting for it to make a higher high, which would have to be above the current level of roughly 0.063, okay? So that would be a nice confirmation of, okay, we were in a downtrend and now we're in an uptrend. All right, so an uptrend is a series of higher highs and higher lows. A downtrend is a series of lower lows and lower highs. So what I'm looking at right now is honestly a double bottom. You have this price come down to 0.055, up to the neckline at 0.063. Down, it didn't come quite as far as the first leg. It came down to 5.6 compared to 5.3, but that happens a lot, especially, or 5.5, excuse me, 6.3 is the neckline. So it came down to 5.5, up to 6.3 at the neckline, down to 5.6, and now it came up to the neckline again. All right, so this is how we know this is a key level. Not as key as the 7.5 cents, but a breakthrough of 6.3 on some decent volume, then a retest, and then continuing up would be nice to see. This also could be a little bit more of a drawn out double bottom, so something like that, where it comes down fully to that 5.5 level, and then comes up, breaks through, continues up. Neckline would still be 6.3. So that's what I'm looking at. Strong support at 5 cents. I'd like to see this break out from this kind of indecision period right here between 5.5 and 6.3. But time will tell. This is one of those times where it's like, it's still forming the pattern. So it's too early to say exactly what is being painted with the candles. All right. But you do have this downtrend that has been temporarily stopped out with this upward price action and support being found at 5.6. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at right there on the daily. Let's see. Oh, also I want to make note, these wicks right here, you see how it wicks up to like 8.1, 8.2? It wicked up 3 times to that area. That reminds me a lot of this right here. January 16th, where it wicked up to like a little over 5, wicked up again, wicked up, and then it shot through. That really reminds me of it, and I think it's going to play out similarly. So I think it's might wick up 1 or 2 more times and then shoot through, go on up to all-time high and probably breach it. That's just what I'm looking at right now. So the daily, again, it hasn't formed a technical pattern yet. Still playing that out right now. All right. And then also, guys, follow the Ponke Solana Instagram. It is at Ponke Solana. Very easy to remember. Give them a follow. Let's get them to 1,000 followers in the next 24 hours. That would be super cool. They got a bunch of cool videos, and it's just another way to keep in touch with Ponke. And who knows, they might be posting exclusive content there. So click my link in the description below. Follow Ponke, and then check this out. I just went to the Meme Trend XYZ website. They updated the animation. Well, I think it was just a static image before, and now it's an animation. So that is new. I know the team is working hard on it. I don't have an exact date. And, you know, big projects like this, a lot of times that date can change. It can be moved back, it can move forward. But when you're working on something, you're trying to get it perfect, right? Or as close to perfection as possible. You just don't want to put a date on it, because it's like, when it's ready for the public, it's ready for the public, not sooner and not later. All right. So I'm hopeful that Meme Trend is going to bring a lot of value to a ton of people. And not only that, it's going to generate revenue for Meme Trend, which is going to go to, well, 25% of it will be bought back and burnt. So that's what I have for you, lovely ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you're having an awesome, what day is it today? Friday. It's like late Thursday, early Friday morning. But when you watch this, it'll probably be like Friday. So love you guys so much. I'll see you for tomorrow's update. Peace.